Yep. Jen, what's your name again? Oh, it's on your shirt.
Oh, right. That's my name. Yeah. I feel very weird wearing this shirt. But I will this hoodie, but it's so warm.
We're going to make macaroni salad too. I just don't want to forget, so I'm going to put it here. I got everything cut up for you. Okay, so I got macaroni salad. I'm not going to make pumpkin donuts today. You guys want You know why? It's literally the pumpkin cake recipe. It's the exact same recipe, and you just put it in a donut maker. Do you want me to? Okay, maybe at the end we'll do this. How about that? Maybe we'll do it. We have a
try
stuff
to
for it.
everything that you're doing at the end if you have time.
Okay, Grace, do me a favor. While I'm working and while I'm making the video, are you live?
Indeed.
Going live? Okay. 1 second, guys. We're gonna get started in 1 second. Make 2 pumpkin. Half cup egg whites.
Say hi to Kristen.
Hi, Kristen.
Hope you feel better.
Half cup pumpkin. Half teaspoon pumpkin spice. And 2 tablespoons milk. 4 tablespoons sweetie. Can you mix all this up? I have to do this and that. I have to do it in front of the camera. I can't do it and then I have to do it in front of the camera. No, I'll just do it. I'll do it. Forget it. We're gonna get started. We're gonna get started with the chicken pot pie. Okay. All right, guys. Hello, everyone. I'm Tamara Linkowski, and this is Healthy Treats Market. And I got some good news yesterday, so I have to share that first. I had heart failure. This is my 5th battle with heart failure. Like, most people don't battle heart failure once or twice, let alone 3, 4, 5 times, okay? And yesterday I went to Cleveland Clinic, which is #1 in the world for heart, and they actually told me my heart's normal again. So praise God, but this is the 5th time that these mixes God has used them to reverse my heart failure. So every time, like, you know, I'm a Christian, I know everybody doesn't believe like me, and I'm not telling everybody follow me, but I just believe you give your God your body, you present your body a living sacrifice, and so my heart glitches every time I have a baby. That's kind of what happens. Or if something bad happens, like when I lost my daughter, I have broken heart syndrome. So for me to still be alive is really nothing short of a miracle. And you know, if the Lord chooses to take me home next year, it doesn't mean these products don't work. It means they allowed me to live 11 years longer. You know, I've been living on this 10 years now. I feel like I'm living 10 years borrowed time. So that's my heart. That's my passion. My passion is to teach you guys to eat healthy, to be at your best weight potential. It's harder to enjoy life when you're carrying around all kind of extra weight. And I want you to have healthy alternatives for the foods that you crave. That's why we're doing this before Thanksgiving. And I am going to try to have a meeting on Saturday too, because this Saturday will be the Saturday before Thanksgiving. So for those of you online who everybody's telling me they can't make it on Tuesdays, I will do one meeting this Saturday at 3 o'clock. And I will just repeat what I'm doing right here, so that you guys can come and you can try everything, and then you can buy whatever you want to at least help you stay on track during the holidays. Okay guys, so today what we're gonna do, I'm gonna teach you how to drink your water and tea. We're gonna make brownies, cornbread, cheese bread, pumpkin pie, apple cinnamon waffles, stuffing, carrot cake, pumpkin cake. We're gonna make, this is my absolute favorite, chicken pot pie.
It is so good. Oh my
And we're gonna do a macaroni salad. So look at all these alternatives, and everything here makes you lose weight. So there's really, really no reason for you guys to be cheating during the holidays, okay? So let me pray real quick and then we'll get started. Lord, please be with us. Thank you for all you've done. Thank you for all you're doing, Lord. And I know you've got more work in the making, and I just pray you teach me to have more and more recipes, Lord, so that I can help people get healthy and stay healthy, Lord. Help them not get where I was. I don't want anybody to be on their deathbed and then have to have it reversed, but you've even done that, Lord, and I thank you for it. Please bless this time now, Lord. Help these people. Help anybody who's watching to just see that if they're craving something, even if they just message me, I'll be able to help them, Lord, so they don't have to cheat. I pray you bless this time. In your name I pray, amen. Okay, guys, so I'm obsessed with Young Living oils. I want to say something else to you guys. I have a lot of observations when it comes to my body and stuff. Like, I know you hear me say a lot, I don't lose weight when I'm fasting. Well, I kind of just realized why that is. I've actually started taking my blood sugar because I want to know what's going on with my body. And I noticed in the morning when I'm fasting, my blood sugar is always higher. Like, I'm super healthy. I practice what I preach. I don't cheat ever when I'm eating. And I'll wake up and my blood sugar will be like 106. And then I'll have one of my mixes and I'll have some egg whites and I'll have some tea with some sweetie. And then my blood sugar goes down to 90, like 30 minutes later. So that's why you hear so many testimonies of diabetics getting off their meds using these products, because that's what happens. And that's why for me fasting doesn't work, which is why I tell people, like, it's not for everybody. Fasting doesn't work for me. Obviously my body does something weird when I'm fasting where it makes my blood sugar go up. So what works for me is eating low carb, low calorie, and eating food that makes me go to the bathroom. And I believe that's the healthy way of doing it. You know, a healthy way of doing it is like an oiled machine, right? An oiled machine, you can just keep it going. And how do we become oiled machines? We eat the right stuff, we move, and then we poop. And that's what a healthy body does. When I got down to a size 2, I was going to the bathroom like 4 or 5 times a day. And not in a bad way, not like, you know, pooping my pants or nothing like that. It's just when you eat this much and you're healthy, you really should poop that much. That's what a healthy body does. So if you've got problems and you're only going like once or twice a week, you need to come see me and we need to figure out how to make that happen more frequently for you. Okay? Young Living, Tina's down there, I love her. It's way cheaper to do this. Like, when I flavor my water, I can drink a gallon a day. When I'm just drinking plain water, I can't. That's just me. So I'm going to flavor this water and let you guys try it. This is 40 ounces of water. I love the lemon. I love orange. I love grapefruit. I love all of them. My favorite is orange. I like orange everything. So I'm going to put 4 drops of orange in here. And then I'm going to add some of my sweetener to it. And they have flavored water too. Like, you can get the flavored water. I just like this more. I'm only putting about like a teaspoon of my sweetener in here, okay? And this is about 40 ounces. So if I drink 3 of these a day, that's almost a gallon a day, okay? So I'm gonna have you guys try this. I'm gonna have you pour it. Jen and Grace, come around here, honey, around this way. And I'm gonna give you guys cups. And then I want one of you to give everybody the water and one of you give everybody a plate and a fork. And then you can just scoop everything on their plates and forks. So what I want you to do, I have not drank out of this, I've washed it, even though it's my water bottle. But even if you're not a germaphobe, I promise you I'm not sick. Okay. So that's what I do for flavored water, guys. And I'll do 3 of those a day, and then there's my gallon of water. Okay? And doing that is honestly a lot cheaper than buying flavored water. What I do for my tea, especially in the wintertime, what I do, those teas that I got, sweetheart, give me those 2 tea boxes down there. I want to show that to everybody and have them in the camera. Okay, I want to tell you guys something. Everybody knows how good green tea is for you, right? Okay, green tea is super healthy. It's something you should be drinking every day for weight loss and everything else. Oolong tea is a different tea.
Thank you.
This also, I think, is a Chinese tea. But oolong tea, when you drink 4 cups a day for 7 days, it eliminates the free radicals in your body by over 50%. Okay, so especially if you have cancer or something like that and you're trying to get rid of all the toxins in your body, you want to be doing this. Another thing this does is it shrinks fat cells. So you want to be living on this. Okay, this is different from ginger detox. Ginger detox is in the morning. You drink it on an empty stomach. It cleans you out. It helps you go to the bathroom, and it detoxes you so you're not bloating. It's like an anti-inflammatory. This is like an antioxidant. It detoxes your body from free radicals. So everything's got a different purpose, okay? So what I do, like I like Earl Grey tea. But Earl Grey tea is not exactly healthy for you like this is. So what I'll do is I'll make the tea. I'll put like 2 bags of this and 1 bag of this, or vice versa. I'll drink a pot of tea in a day, but I'll put like wintergreen in it, or peppermint, or if you want the Earl Grey flavor, it's bergamot. That's the flavor that they put in Earl Grey to give it that taste. So that's what you do, is you buy a healthy, good tea, and then you flavor it with what you like. I even put orange in my tea. I love orange spiced tea. A drop of orange and a drop of cinnamon. And then you got a delicious, healthy tea that you're not, you know, that is not, you guys ever had tea bind you up? It's done that to me in the past. Okay, this doesn't. And you can get the good flavor of it without having it bind you up. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do for drinking. I'm going to put my sweetener, I'm going to try to put my sweetener in this pot. It's really hot. Let's let it cool down. And I'll put a couple drops of wintergreen. Is this wintergreen or pepper? This is peppermint. So we'll have some peppermint tea. Some sweetie in here. Just sweeten the whole thing. And you can even do this at home. Like if you're gonna try to drink the pot in a day, that should be enough. And that's also about 40 ounces. I'm gonna put 4 drops of peppermint. I do 1 drop per 10 ounces. That ends up giving like a perfect taste without it being too much or too strong. All right. Okay, then honey, you can stand over here. Yep, and you can.
Oh, I mean, like, is it too hot for this?
No, you just take it to that table and do it over there so those people can also watch me. Okay, guys, now we're gonna make a brownie. I know most of you know how to make this brownie, but I want to make it on TV. Is it easier for you to see this way, or is it easier for you to go around? But then if you go around, they're not gonna see.
Right, that's why I come over
Okay,
here.
so
Yep.
stay this way. Okay, honey. So what I do, all my mixes. This is the chocolate cake mix, the little packets. All you have to do to all the mixes is add a 1/4 cup of egg whites and 2 tablespoons plain non-fat Greek yogurt, okay? If that's all you need to do. If you are in a rush and you like plain and you don't want to do different things, this right here makes a delicious chocolate cake, okay? But I like to dress my things up and I like to do different things, and I get sick of the same thing, and I've been doing this for 10 years, so I want different flavors and different tastes, and my favorite brownie is a Ghirardelli brownie. So the way you make this into a brownie is on top of the egg whites and Greek yogurt, you're gonna add 2 tablespoons sweetie, 2 tablespoons cocoa, and 2 tablespoons, I use coconut milk. Okay, the canned coconut milk, see how thick it is? It's really thick, like heavy whipping cream. So we're gonna have a little bit of a brownie now. As soon as I mix this and get it all mixed together, notice how the texture changes too. You guys can see that on camera, but you guys can't see that. It went from a cake texture to a really thick brownie texture. You see that? And I'm gonna microwave this for a couple minutes, and then I'll throw some chocolate chips on, and then you guys can try it. They'll just give you some. Okay, so there's the brownie. Let's get that in the microwave and we'll move on. Okay, so while that's cooking, we're gonna make cornbread. Okay guys, this cornbread, I guess, tastes like real cornbread. Donnie, does it taste like real cornbread? Yeah. Okay. You have to buy, I'm gonna get a wholesale account with these guys so I can try to sell their stuff here so that you don't have to like go all over the world to order it, but I think Amazon has it. It's called OOO Flavors. ooflavors.com, okay? And Amazon's got them, and they have a cornbread flavoring.
It's one-on-one flavors.
One-on-one flavors. Okay,
But-
that's what OOO stands for.
Yeah.
One-on-one flavors. Okay. So what I do is I take my skinny bread, I put a tablespoon of sweetie in it because cornbread's a little bit sweeter than regular bread, right? And then I put, I do the egg whites and Greek yogurt like normal. 2 tablespoons Greek yogurt and a 1/4 cup egg whites. What I'm gonna do is, it ends up being about 1/8 of a teaspoon of extract, okay? I counted 15 drops. So I'm gonna do 1/8 of a teaspoon of extract. Whoops. And then I'm gonna have you guys try this. It's easier, I feel like it's easier if you mix the liquids together and then that way you get the flavor all over it. So we're gonna mix this and microwave it for a couple minutes. I can smell it. I mean, guys, do you have any idea how many carbs are in cornbread? Do you have any idea how bad corn is for you? Like, there is no corn out there that is good for you. For you to be able to find a keto alternative, this is all protein. There is about 28 grams of protein in this piece of bread right here. And, oh my gosh, you can eat 2 of them easily. I'm not joking. I do a double mix, no kidding. Because it's so healthy and it's all protein and it's very low fat. Because you're adding protein doing the egg whites and Greek yogurt, you're not even doing eggs and cream. Okay, so I'm gonna microwave this now. And in the meantime, you guys can try the brownie. Look how this brownie came out. This entire brownie is 200 calories, 18 grams protein. It's less than 5 net carbs and less than 5 grams fat. Is that healthy, guys? Like you can have 2 of these every morning. Like, it's super healthy. Yeah, I think you need to put it on a plate because it's so hot. So what I want you to do, honey, yeah, you're gonna have to do this. Let me show you what to do. You're gonna have to like hold it, cut it, and then just scoop it on a plate like that. Okay? All right. Next, we're gonna make, okay, here's the cornbread stuff. Cheese bread. See how organized I am?
It's amazing. I've never seen anything like that.
I have a friend, Kristen, the one that sells those dresses. She's like the organization queen. Like, so she helped me realize how unorganized I am, so that I'll get organized. Yeah, and she's not here today, so I was freaking out. All right, guys, we're gonna make cheese bread next. Let me put my gloves on. Now, if you don't have a waffle maker or you just for 30 seconds, I'm going to do that because I want the cheese to melt. I'll be right back with this. See how the cornbread turned out? That's 1 serving. This is 1 serving. And I try to eat multiple mixes a day. Like, I try to eat like, and see how easy it comes out? See how clean it comes out? No, I don't need them. I don't think I'm going to need them for other stuff. Here, then I'm going to cut this and you just put a glove on and serve this to everybody.
Yeah, we cut it.
And then, I mean, man, you guys can even they eat cornbread with butter, right? I should put butter on this too. I'm gonna put butter on it for you guys. And if you really like it and it really does taste like cornbread, tell the camera. And you don't have to like be nice to me. This is about being real. We tried it a couple different times, like it did need a little bit more extract than when I first did it. That's why I said 1/8 of a teaspoon is right about perfect. I'm gonna just put butter on it so that it melts. See guys, you guys watching online, this is what you're missing. You could be tasting this. Too bad you don't all live in Michigan.
Sucks for you.
I know.
Let me rub it in your
Yeah,
face.
too bad you live on the ocean in California or something, right? Too bad. Okay. Here you go, sweetheart. You can just wear, I think so. You can just wear a glove if you want. Yep, and then you can just put it on everybody's plate. That's enough. That should be good. Then they can taste that. You want me to put more on it?
This one.
Is there another one?
Oh, there's actually one more. I mean, it's tiny.
There you go.
It's fine.
Okay. That Kerrygold, guys, do you all know about Kerrygold butter? This is what you want to buy. This tastes like candy. It's amazing. They sell it at Sam. Like once you buy Kerrygold, you'll never buy regular butter again. Only use Kerrygold like if you're eating bread and butter or something. Like don't waste it. Like if you're cooking eggs and butter, just use butter. Or if you want to be healthier, use ghee. But as far as taste goes, this tastes the absolute best. Bread and butter. Bread and butter is what you want Kerrygold for. What's that? Pie crust. Oh my gosh, wait till you taste my pie crust. Oh no, I got this cooking. Is it? I hope it's not dried out. Whoops, I forgot it. Okay, we're gonna make chicken pot pie next because I don't want to burn this. So all I did here, I cooked celery, onion, and broccoli. That's it. So that's all that's in here right now is celery, onion, and broccoli. I'm gonna take some chicken, okay? And guys, measure whatever you want. Like I'm doing this for visitors, but if it was for me, I would do a lot more celery, onion, and broccoli and a lot less chicken. Okay, because I like to eat lots of veggies. But the other thing I'm gonna do to that, I'm gonna add some of my HTM seasoning. So for the amount I'm making, probably a tablespoon. We're gonna do a tablespoon and try it, and then if we need more, we'll do more afterwards. And then what I do is I add enough heavy whipping cream to make it color it white. Let's say that, okay? Because that's what chicken pot pie is, okay? So I'm gonna add this, and hopefully when I mix it, it's gonna be white. See that? And I promise you, this tastes just like chicken pot pie. So all I did for the chicken pot pie, I did onions, celery, broccoli, chicken, HTM seasoning, and heavy whipping cream. That's it. And that's your pie filling, okay? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the pie crust. I try to keep everything as simple as possible. Now for the pie crust, I need this machine out here. Did you give everybody tea?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna plug this in to get it hot. Okay, so that's the farthest I can get it. So this is how we make our pie crust. We still got the cheese bread to give out. Let me give out the cheese bread and then we'll make the pie crust. Gracie, I'm gonna want you guys to cut this. Okay guys, so this is how you make cheese bread. You can make the bread in the microwave, or you can make waffles ahead of time and freeze them or refrigerate them. You just melt some cheese on it. You put a little bit of garlic, a little bit of HTM seasoning, and a little bit of Parmesan cheese. This is how we serve our cheese bread. And when you have this to eat for comfort food, it is so good. You're not gonna crave like the Little Caesars cheese sticks or pizza sticks, or you know what I'm saying? When my kids get Little Caesars pizza and I have this, I'm happy. Or if I make my own pizza, it makes me happy. I'm gonna cut that up for you. And this is heating up. We're gonna make chicken. I can't wait for you to try the chicken pot pie. It is so good. I just hope I'm not like over top. It's delicious, isn't it? Can I what? No, put them on the table just with a glove. I'll give you a glove. What do you mean? For what? No, you can just, that's why I gave them a plate. You can just cut it and you can just put it on the plate. You just need a glove, yeah. I'll give you a glove.
I can do it.
Okay, here. Give everybody
All right.
one. Okay, there's the cheese bread, guys. So now you know how to make cheese bread. And now we're gonna make I'm gonna put my glove on for the pot pie. So what I do for the pot pie is I have 2 tablespoons of melted butter, okay? I am going to put 1 cup of my skinny bread mix in there. And then what you have to do is add about 2 tablespoons of egg whites. That's gonna make everything stick together. And then I'm gonna mix it and I'm gonna put it in my Jesus Dash, whatever you wanna call it. I love this thing. I absolutely love it. Let me work it out. I can't tell you guys how much I use this thing at home and here. Sorry for my mess, guys. I always make a mess. That's what kids are for. They clean up after me. Okay, so this is my pie crust. That might have been a little bit too much eggs, but hopefully it'll taste like a pie crust. It's supposed to be 2 tablespoons of eggs and 2 tablespoons of butter with the skinny. And then you're gonna have to go like this to it. We're gonna do this to it. And it does, the egg whites just help it not fall apart. It's still not gonna like stay together perfectly, but it's gonna be good enough. We're gonna shut this for a minute and let it cook. And then we'll flip it, and then we'll put the toppings on, and I'll show you what we're gonna do with it in just a minute. I might have to make a couple of those to serve. Okay, so we got that, we got the cheese bread. How's the cornbread? Is it really good?
That's right.
Okay, how's the brownie? Honestly, do you guys have any questions? Please ask away. Please don't hesitate. Don't ask me what's your question. What the cornbread was? That. Okay, so the cornbread is just. It's just the skinny bread mix. It is. It's the skinny mix, and I added the egg whites and Greek yogurt to the skinny. But I added a tablespoon of sweetie, and I added an 1/8 of a teaspoon of extract. So it's the cornbread extract that makes it taste like cornbread. And you do have to add a little bit sweetie because the skinny's not sweet enough. So you do have to do that. All right, next we're gonna make a pumpkin pie. So what I do with the pumpkin pie, I make the crust with Baker's Basic. So this is my Baker's Basic cake mix. I put a 1/4 cup of that, and then I do 2 tablespoons of butter. Okay, I'm gonna mix this, and this is my crust. And guys, if you wanna make like a real pumpkin pie, again, all you gotta do is add a little bit of egg whites to this and bake it, and then it'll stick together, like it won't fall apart. Let's see my crust here? Now I'm gonna flip it. You can buy these at the dollar store. They're really good for something like this. Okay, see how it's kind of flaky? I'm telling you, I love it. So now that I flipped it, now I'm gonna put my pumpkin pie topping on it.
I mean
my pot pie. My pot pie topping. We're doing a pot pie, then we'll do the pumpkin pie. I'm sorry. So here's my pot pie topping. So I'm gonna put it on half of it, and then I'm gonna cut the other half and put it on top of my pie. I'm gonna shut that for a second, let it get hot. And we'll serve that. Okay, while that's getting hot, let's work on the pumpkin pie. So I got my crust all put together like this, okay? And what I do for the filling is I do 1/3 cup of pumpkin, 1 egg. Honestly, you can do egg whites. You don't even have to do an egg if you don't want to add the fat. 2 tablespoons sweetie and 1/2 teaspoon pumpkin pie spice. Okay? This is going to be my filling.
Is this okay, Mom?
No, I don't think so. It's just getting hot. But as soon as I put this in the microwave, I'll take that out and cut it up for you. So this is your filling for the pumpkin pie. And I like that, especially that you guys are here, because you can sample everything and you can see, oh my gosh, this is good. Then you know what? Then even if you cheat, you feel like crap, because it's like, oh, I could have made a Healthy Treats Market pumpkin pie and I would lose weight and I won't gain it. And you know what I'm saying? You know how I punish myself? If I cheat, I force myself to get on the scale the next day. Right? Then you won't cheat. Like I learned that, like I told myself, the way I got myself to stop gossiping, I said, if I talk about someone, I'm going to call them the next day and apologize to that person that I was talking about. I'm going to tell them, I'm so sorry I was talking about you and I shouldn't have been. And I'm telling you, that's very humbling, and you only got to do it like once or twice and you never mess up again. All right, this is what the pumpkin pie looks like. And I'm gonna microwave it for 3 minutes. This one needs 3 minutes in the microwave. All right, now we're gonna come to this. Ooh. I am going to cut this. I might need to make 15 pieces. Okay. Oh, this is hard to flip on it. I'm gonna try to get everybody to have a good, nice chunk. Okay, so it's not pretty, but whoa, is it delicious. It is so good. Like, I can't tell you, like I had a customer try and she's like, can you make me 4 of those, please? I'm like, okay, honey, I'll make it for you. Let me get a plate. Gloves. And all this stuff that you're doing, you can have it with any of the bundles. Like, you can get the meal kit and you can still make yourself a pot pie, and that can be one of your meals. Or you can get, you know, the variety bundle, any of them, because it's the skinny bread that you need. Okay. So what did you say, 15?
Yeah, I mean, we have 14 people.
14? Okay, I'm going to try to cut it. The best way for you to do it is to wear a glove and just grab a chunk. Yeah. And my favorite part, honestly, is the skinny bread. It's like, when you put butter on it, it really does taste like a pastry. I'm gonna have to make 2. I don't think I have enough to sample everybody. Here, maybe I do, Jen. Maybe I can. 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Here, I'll cut this one. 13.
14.
Yeah.
You just need 14.
And 14. Okay, that should be 14.
Okay.
Okay. That should be enough. Give everybody one. Just to try. Okay. AJ, do you mind cleaning up after me? Okay. Pumpkin pie's ready too. See that? Look how perfect that looks. Look how nice it came out. See that, guys? Pumpkin pie. And when you bite into it, my favorite pumpkin pie is the one that Costco sells. So that's why I made this one taste like the Costco one. And I'm gonna get some whipped cream. Grace, can you give everybody a piece of pumpkin pie?
What kind of chocolate chips do you use for the brownie?
Lily's.
Well,
I
like-
did salted caramel.
Oh, she did salted.
I did the salted caramel ones, yeah. Grace, you know how to do it, honey? You just cut like this, and then scoop it so they get the crust too. And then just put some whipped cream on it. And then they can try that. Okay, next we're gonna make a apple cinnamon waffle. And again, this is the Baker's Basic Cake Mix. That's how I make these waffles. And if you don't have time to make waffles ahead of time, just get the Baker's Basic and throw some egg whites and Greek yogurt and put it in the microwave for 2 minutes. Then it's going to be more like an apple cinnamon cake instead of a waffle, but you're still getting the same benefits. You know what I mean? Like if you didn't, like let's say you didn't have time to meal prep this week. If you didn't have time to meal prep, it's okay. Just throw the egg whites and Greek yogurt with the Baker's Basic, throw in the microwave, and you got this. You know? Did you guys taste the pot pie? Okay, doesn't it taste like a pot pie? I'm telling you, and the butter in the skinny makes it taste like a pie crust. And the less egg whites you use, the more flaky it is like a pie crust. It's just hard to keep it together, so you have to use some egg whites. Okay, let me spread all this out. So all I do to make it, and then see if these waffles are pre-made, now you don't have to do anything to them. It literally takes, how long is it gonna take me to put a breakfast together? All I do, if my cream cheese frosting is already pre-made, or if you buy it from me and you got it in the fridge, you already have it. So you're gonna plop it on here.
That's the basic waffle, right?
Yep, this is the Baker's Basic. So all I do is frosting on the Baker's Basic. Guys, look how little apple I use. This is how you need to eat your fruit. This is what I tell everybody. If you're craving fruit, if you want a strawberry waffle, throw some strawberries on here. Throw some blueberries on here and make blueberry waffles. Make a blueberry muffin. Make a pineapple cake. Make whatever you want, it doesn't matter, but you're not gonna be eating a cup of pineapples. Like this is less than a quarter of an apple. This whole thing is maybe 5 net carbs. It's not much, but you're gonna get your apple fix. So I'm gonna sprinkle apples all over it.
What was in the crust of the pumpkin pie?
Baker's Basic. Yeah, that's the crust I use for just about everything. Okay, and then all I'm gonna do to this is add some cinnamon and sweetie. And there you go. I got delicious apple cinnamon waffles. And Grace, can I have that? Well, I'm gonna cut this up for you and you can just add, so there, what did you say, 14? 15?
Yeah.
So, 4, 5, 6. Well, I love doing it like this because then I don't have 50 pounds of leftovers that I take home.
Oh,
Yeah, if I give everybody, yeah, then I give it to everybody and we don't have a lot left over. I did not warm these, guys, I did not warm these waffles. So if you like this, you'll actually love the real thing because you can toast the waffles or whatever you want to do. Okay, honey. And you could put a little bit of whipped cream on that too if you want. I think that'd be delicious with whipped cream. A little. No?
Oh,
Don't do whipped cream?
no.
No, we don't do it just when we serve it. This is how we serve our apple cinnamon waffles. We don't serve them with. Oh, but Jen, we do some syrup, right? We put syrup on them. Give me the syrup.
You need that with these?
Yeah, because of their waffles. You eat waffles and syrup.
I mean, the previous package is like plenty. Slow it.
Okay, good.
Because you already got like the sweetness of the waffle and the.
I do it for the strawberry waffles and everybody's happy. I don't know. Okay. All right, guys, next we're gonna make stuffing. I love the stuff. So the stuffing I did, oh boy, I keep forgetting this. I'm gonna burn it. Okay, so for the stuffing, I'm gonna take this out. I need to take, give me 1 second, guys. I gotta take this out. Celery and onion in here and turn this up. Give me 1 second. So I did about a half a cup celery and a 1/4 cup onion for 1 serving of stuffing, okay? I could use this, but I think I overcooked that a little bit. I'm gonna try. We'll see how this one turns out. If the other one's better, I'll let you know. And then I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of butter in here. Now while this is cooking, what I'm gonna do is add the egg whites and the Greek yogurt to the garlic bread mix. And then I'm gonna microwave this for a couple minutes. And then when it's done, I'm gonna cut it up and stick it in there. So we'll come back to this. But you see how easy and fast, like everything is fast and easy. Everything really doesn't take a lot of time. Really it doesn't. Carrot cake. This is how fast you can make a carrot cake. Everybody likes carrot cake in the holidays, right? And if you like zucchini bread, all you gotta do is add zucchini to the carrot cake. That's literally all you gotta do to make zucchini bread. So per serving of carrot cake, I would add like a 1/4 cup of shredded zucchini. You know, and if you like a lot of zucchini, add a 1/2 cup. You can do that. So again, carrot cake, egg whites and Greek yogurt. I'm gonna mix this and microwave it for a couple minutes.
We have 12 people now, just see.
We're down to 12? Okay. Ask away, guys, though. Seriously, you have any questions, don't hesitate. Okay, I'm gonna put you lose your, oh, it's already going?
It just went out and went back on.
It went out and back on?
Yeah.
I only got one microwave on.
Well, if you do 2 microwaves, it's gonna go out.
It's gonna go out. We'll
Yeah.
wait. We'll wait. I'll show them how to do the stuffing.
Yeah. Microwaves mess up Wi-Fi and
Hey,
Bluetooth.
You know, I might just use that celery. Because I don't want you guys to wait 10 minutes to try it. Let me just do that. I'm gonna dump this over here. The only reason I'm doing it is because I'll cook it later. Okay. I'm gonna put the butter in here. And I'll put this celery and onion. And it'll be nice and soft. And I'm gonna show you guys what I do with the bread. Alright guys, this is how the bread comes out for the stuffing. Okay? So all I'm gonna do is take it out, cut it up, and throw it in there. Let me grab a plate. I'm gonna microwave this now. The carrot cake. Hi, Mary. Who else is watching? Is there anybody I know that's watching?
I don't know your 4,000 some friends.
Literally famous. She got like what, 400 birthday wishes?
I don't even know. Let me see, honey. And I might have did a half a cup last time. Well, let's see if a quarter cup works this time because I already cooked the celery and the onion. Now it's got like a stuffing texture. See that? So now I'm gonna pour it on a plate. Now I'm gonna pour it on a plate. I got this plate. Was this the pot pie plate?
Oh, I'm
It
putting.
smells like stuffing. Okay, so this is the stuffing. So now what I'm gonna do, guys, this is one serving. This is just one of my mixes. Now what I'm gonna do is add, where's the HTM seasoning?
It's right here.
Oh, I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna sprinkle it on. So I'm just gonna sprinkle this on. And a little bit of garlic. They don't put cheese on stuffing, right? Okay. And then we'll just get a big spoon.
Nice
And
nails.
you can scoop this or a fork, whatever. Just scoop it like that on everybody's plate, honey. So there's the stuffing, guys. Now we're gonna finish the carrot cake. See how the carrot cake turned out? Again, so if you just have some cream cheese frosting in the fridge, and guys, if you don't know how to make it, it's like the easiest thing to make in the world. Go on my recipe book online. You'll see how easy it is to make. Okay? And carrot cake usually has walnuts. Anybody here have a nut allergy? No? Okay, I'm gonna put walnuts on the carrot cake. Oh, do I gotta turn that off?
I already did.
Sorry. Is it good? It's pretty stupid for me to make you guys try something that I haven't tried. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. Well, I'm glad it's good, but next time I probably should try it before I serve it. Yeah. All right, and then we're gonna make a pumpkin cake. Okay, somebody pass out the carrot cake. I want to make this pumpkin cake is so good, and it's such low calories, and it's so filling, and it's so healthy. Like if you want to get full on very little calories, this is how you do it. And this pumpkin cake is also what you use for if you want to make like the donuts. Like I think this recipe will make the perfect donuts.
I think your stuffing could like use more like
Seasoning?
Yeah.
It needs more. Okay, you guys can add rosemary or sage or whatever you want to the stuffing. You know, you don't have to make it my way. I just try to, yeah, that's the carrot cake. I just try to make it simple, but please feel free to, and if you want a savory stuffing, like if you want to put, I don't like cranberries because cranberries, they give you the dried cranberries and they're full of sugar. So I don't eat cranberries, but like you know, you might want to do like a cranberry raisin stuffing. If you're just gonna do that, then I would do it with the skinny bread mix, you know, and kind of do it the same way. But again, your seasonings are gonna be different. Now this pumpkin cake, what I did is I do the pumpkin patch cake mix. This is you can buy the bulk of this and do it if you want, but instead of doing the egg whites and the Greek yogurt, I think what my customer did when we did it last week, she did just egg whites. Or she said she did an egg, and I tried egg whites and it worked perfect. So again, this is an excellent low calorie, and then again, you can do this one, you can make donuts out of it, you can do whatever you want. So it's the pumpkin mix, and I put a 1/4 cup of egg whites, a 1/3 cup of pumpkin puree, okay? This kind of tastes in between like a pumpkin pie and a pumpkin spice cake. Yeah, it's kind of in between. Then I add 2 tablespoons of sweetie and a 1/2 teaspoon pumpkin pie spice, okay? You mix all this and you microwave it for like probably 2.5 minutes. I'm gonna microwave it 2.5 minutes and see how it turns out. Do you guys feel satisfied? Do you feel full, like with all your samples? That's what I'm saying. You've probably gotten the equivalent of one mix, having sampled all this stuff. Because there's how many of you? There was about 14 of you, and I made about 10 different things. So each of you got a little less than one mix. So that's how filling a mix is. That gives you an idea of how full you are when you eat one whole one of these. I was going to forget. And the one other thing we're going to do while that's in the microwave is we're going to do the macaroni salad. Guys, those noodles that I sell, to me, they're just as important as the mixes. I try to eat a bag every day. I'm not faithful at it. I wish I was, but like when I was on vacation, I was faithfully eating a bag a day and faithfully eating about 4 mixes a day. It's a lot easier to be faithful when you're on vacation. How easy it is. And you don't have to put, you know, everything I put in. You can put whatever you want, whatever makes that makes the macaroni salad so good is the HTM seasoning. If you don't add that, it will taste different. It's not going to taste as good as mine. Okay, so let me get that out. So what I did, I need a spoon too. Okay, so what I did, guys, is these are 2 bags of the macaroni noodles. Grab me the macaroni noodles. When I make the macaroni salad, it is like so much work, it's not worth it to do 1 bag at a time. You want to do at least 2 bags at a time. And I think 2 bags is perfect if one person's eating it, because then you can eat it over like 3 days. You know what I mean? So I took these, I rinsed them and I boiled them for 10 minutes. When you boil, when they're thicker like this and you boil them, they give them more of like a al dente texture. They're really good. The other thing is, these noodles, the reason I say they're just as important as my mixes, these noodles are made with glucosamine. This company, to me, is the best company to buy noodles because they come to the closest noodle texture. Like I tell everybody, I think keto noodles are nasty. Most companies have a really hard time getting them to taste like noodles. There's people that buy other stuff that sounds like noodles. Like, I've never had anything and liked it as much as I like this brand, okay? Because a lot of times they make it with the stuff and they're way too rubbery or they're way too mushy and they just don't get the texture right, and then you might as well not eat them if they don't taste like noodles, right? So these to me are the closest texture you can get. So what I do is I boil them for 10 minutes because I think it does give it a better texture. And now to make the salad, I'm just gonna add mayonnaise, a little bit of mustard. I'm gonna add my HTM seasoning. Now I'm gonna do about a tablespoon for the 2 mixes. I think that should be enough. And this is your substitute for like your salt and pepper and everything. I don't think you need anything once you put the seasoning in. Okay, I'm gonna mix that. See that? And then I add 3 eggs. I add 1 small tomato. I add a pepper, a little bit of celery, and onion. And I also add cheese. Cheese is so good in here. Wow. I feel like the cheese, the egg, like everything makes it. But like if you don't have celery but you have pepper, that's good enough. You know what I mean? But it just, I don't know. This thing is delicious. Food like potato salad, macaroni salad. Like when you've got this to eat, you don't crave anything. You don't crave anything. And then Hellmann's has like a 3rd light mayonnaise if you want to use that, if you want to reduce the calories even more. I mean, all the calories are in here are the mayonnaise basically, and you can even cut out the egg yolk if you don't want it. And there's your macaroni salad. Okay, that's how fast it is to make it. And I'm gonna have Grace, could you just go around and give everybody like a scoop? Just make sure they get a little bit of the noodles. Or Jen, thank you, honey. It might be better for you to get a smaller spoon.
Sure, yeah.
I think a smaller spoon will be better than this. I should probably taste it. Let me taste that. Give me that. Why aren't you gonna give that to her? Oh, yeah, but that's a lot of work.
No, just for two. The others all you do.
I might have put a little bit. No, I didn't. Mine was perfect. It's so good. I mean, it might need more mayonnaise, maybe a little bit less seasoning. I don't know. I love it. It just satisfies my comfort food mouth. I think makes it more. Okay, I might have put a little bit too much of the seasoning.
Forks.
And
Yeah, you guys need forks.
And if
You've been
it's
selling the best at this.
and guys, when you're eating it, think about like the texture of the noodles. If it's a little too salty, don't worry about it. You can have less. You know, you can make it taste perfect. Okay, what's in the microwave now? The pumpkin cake. Grace, you want to pass out the pumpkin cake?
Yeah.
I should probably taste this too. I didn't know. I didn't taste that. Here. Let me show you guys on camera the texture of this cake. This cake is amazing. And this cake is so low calorie, like, I haven't calculated it exactly, but I think this whole cake is only about 170 calories. Like, that's not a lot of calories for a piece that big. That's a big piece of cake. How many is there? 14? You can even add whipped cream to this. Okay, so look what I'm saying. This is what I'm talking about, the texture. See how the texture is like between a cake and a pumpkin pie? It's like perfect. So that's, yeah, you can even add whipped cream to that. You want a glove for this? And you can give them a little bit of whipped cream. Like if you don't want all the calories of a pumpkin pie, that would be perfect. Where's the whipped cream? Here's a whipped cream, Gracie. Okay guys, any advice, any constructive criticism, whatever you feel like saying, say it. Yes.
I just have a question on the pot pie. Did you do the crust, like, put everything in the bowl, put the crust on top?
Yeah, so look what I did. So you know how I made the crust? I added just butter to the skinny and just a little bit of egg whites so that it doesn't fall apart. So when I put it in here, the bottom always cooks more than the top because the bottom's touching, the top's not. I had to flip it, and then I put the meat on half the side, and then I put the pot. I cut the pot pie in half and put it on. But you can make two. You can make a pot pie and do two skinny. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was just wondering, like, if it was like all in the bowl, and put that crust mixture on top, so like that, like in the bowl with the rest of the existing.
Okay, I put the crust in here.
Right. Yeah, I was just wondering, like, if it would be easier and not fall apart.
Oh, if you did it in the bowl.
Yeah. I just didn't know.
Are you gonna get, if you do it in a bowl though, isn't it gonna taste? Maybe not.
I don't know.
I would try it.
Yeah.
Like in a casserole, right?
Well, just like the rest of the
You know what I'm wondering? I'm wondering if you did it in a bowl and just did two of them and then threw one on top of the other and had a pumpkin pie casserole. Like, that would be so much easier than doing this.
Because, I mean, I have like 2 different batches, but I'm like, I have a bowl.
How did I get left?
And the griddle one?
Yeah. So, I was thinking of something flat.
Do it on a pan. See if it works on a flat pan. Try it in the microwave, let me know. I'll try it in the microwave. The only thing, well, yeah, this rose. The thing is with this, I think this makes it crispy. And then when you flip it, both sides are crispy. Okay, I know the answer to that. I made pizza. So the difference is going to be like a pizza bowl versus pizza in here. Pizza in here is always more crispy. So if you want the crust to be more crispy, I would get one of these. If you guys use my stuff on a regular basis, you want to get this. Okay, you want to get it because it's just worth buying. It's worth having. I use it every day. There's not. I even make egg whites in there, and I make everything, sausage in there. It cooks so much faster because you got the top and bottom getting hot, so it's so much faster than cooking on the stove. And it doesn't make a mess, you know? So I love making pizza with it, and now I make the pumpkin pie with it. Or I keep saying pumpkin pie, chicken pot pie. Chicken pot pie. Anybody online have questions? Go ahead and ask. If you don't, we're good. I guess you guys can go. You can end it.
Okay.
If you want. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. We love you. Visit us at healthytreatsmarket.com. If you click on the 3 bars on healthytreatsmarket.com, those 3 bars are what's going to take you to the cafe menu, to the recipe book, to the video classes, and to shop online. Okay, guys? So make sure you click on the 3 bars on healthytreatsmarket.com. Thanks for watching.